The Department of Education canceled more than $350 million in spending yesterday for what it called woke initiatives, and much deeper cuts could be ahead. President Trump wants his pick to lead the department, Linda McMahon, to dismantle it entirely. But many people are confused over what the department does and how school districts could be affected. Caitlin Huey-Burns is on Capitol Hill. Caitlin, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Nate. Well, you may know billionaire CEO Linda McMahon is the CEO of WWE, the former CEO, and she also served in the cabinet in Trump's first term. But now she's in the unique position of trying to lead an agency that President Trump wants to get rid of.
And I am really all for the president's mission, which is to return education to the states.
At her confirmation hearing Thursday, Linda McMahon acknowledged that doing away with the Department of Education would require an act of Congress.
It is set up by the United States Congress, and we work with Congress. It clearly cannot be shut down without it.
While President Trump has long pledged to abolish the agency.
Oh, I'd like it to be closed immediately. Look, the Department of Education's a big con job.
On Thursday, McMahon suggested that some of the department's core functions could be moved elsewhere.
It is not the president's goal to defund the programs. It is only to have it operate more efficiently.
Established by Congress in 1979, the Department of Education has an $80 billion budget. But most of the funding for education comes from state and local governments, with the federal government contributing only about 13%. The agency provides financial assistance to low-income schools, administers Pell Grants, oversees federal student loans, and enforces rules around civil rights and students with disabilities. Arne Duncan ran the Department of Education under President Obama and says states are already in charge.
What the Department of Education does is adds additional resources to make sure children with special needs have access to public education. Children who need access to food have that. Children who need access to pre-K has that. So to somehow act like the U.S. Department of Education is in charge of education in America is beyond dishonest.
Now, the Trump administration is considering executive action that would direct the Department of Education secretary to put forward a plan to diminish the agency. Now, anything to get rid of the Department of Education would have to be passed by legislation in Congress. But President Trump is expected to push leaders up here on Capitol Hill for just exactly that. Tony?
Reagan tried it, couldn't do it. Maybe Trump will accomplish it. Caitlin, thank you very much. Appreciate it. We'll keep following it.